Okay, today I want to talk about the advertisement I chose for my paper and my presentation. My advertisement addresses smokers in general and tries to make them think about the decision to smoke or not to smoke. I will talk about the advertisement in general and give you a little background about the group who invented it. Later on, I will analyze it to get to a conclusion about my advertisement. So, this is the advertisement I chose for my presentation and, of course, my paper. It shows two human feet which are laying on white sheets on a stretcher. Further, there is a white blanket which covers probably a human body. We can only adumbrate the chin and the background. On the left foot, you can see a small piece of paper which is made up like the package of cigarettes of the brand Marlboro. But instead of the brand name on the front side of the package, the piece of paper says "Smoking Kills". The whole arrangement reminds of a morgue, and the cigarettes package will normally be a toe tag with information about the dead body. The headline says about 440,000 Americans die each year from diseases related to smoking. 90% of them started as teen smokers. This headline matches with the arrangement below. Okay. The inventor of the advertisement is thetruth.com, a group which takes actions to fight against smoking, especially against teen smokers. Their goal is to build up a generation without smoking. With the slogan "We don't hate, we instigate", they try to make clear that they don't judge people for smoking. They want them to tell they have to stop smoking. They more want to show people what smoking can do with human bodies and clarify about facts related to smoking. To make this happen, they invented advertisements like the one I showed you. They are present online because it is the place where most of the teenagers nowadays spend most of their time, and they organize events to show they are against smoking and, of course, to help people. Now I want to analyze the ad to show you how the truth works to convince people. First of all, the shown scenario looks like a morgue, so the group shows the worst case scenario to shock people and show them what can happen when they smoke constantly and for a long time. Another point are the colors. The whole advertisement is only made with non-colors, so black and white, and a really light color for the human feet. The only color that catches the viewer's attention is the small piece of red on the toe tag. It is the only thing people will look at when they look at this ad, and they will think about the brand of cigarettes, so they are already related to the topic before they started reading the headline or information at all. I already talked about how the ad tries to shock people. The first thing about the first thing is about the big and negative connoted numbers in the headline. Mm, Whenever we read numbers like 90% about a negative fact, in this case about people who died because of smoking and who started as a teenager, it makes us think about people we know who started as a teenager, or maybe also about ourselves when we smoke. The second thing they try to shock people will be the reminder of a morgue, which you can see in the advertisement. Here I put a real picture of a morgue to compare it with my ad. It is the exact same thing, just the package of cigarettes is an actual toe tag now, about information about the person. It is unbelievable how they play with our imagination. So the last thing I want to talk about is the color, what I already said. The ad tries to lead people through these scenarios, so they put a signal color where the people have to pay the most attention. And then people will continue to read the headline and take a look at the picture itself. So to conclude, I can say that the ad really matches the beliefs of the truth, and it represents their opinion. They try to let people know as much as possible about smoking and the consequences. In my opinion, it is a really effective advertisement for the reasons I mentioned in my analysis. So it shows a worst case scenario and play with people's imagination to achieve their purpose. The advertisement in general just make you think about your future and your decision if you should start smoking or not, and if you can help people with their decision. So I thank you for watching my presentation and listening to me. These are the sources I use well, and of course for my pictures, and I visited the website of the truth. But thank you, and I hope you enjoyed my presentation.